I'm going to say exactly what I've been saying the whole offseason. Do you buy what Trent Grisham and Cody Bellinger did last year? Do you think they can repeat it? I think that's a big, big, big factor in where this team goes this year. Have they even built the proper lineup for Aaron Judge? It's not through their thick friggin' heads. What they saw in 2024 is what they should replicate. And I know people want to talk, yeah, but the offense was better than, bullshit. Bullshit. A Soto Judge back-to-back was nuts. And I'm not saying they had a chance to get Soto. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the structure of the lineup still is not proper. It's not proper. When they saw the wheel and they want to reinvent it. Cody Bellinger or Ben Rice should be hitting second in this lineup. And I don't give a shit what that means for Trent Grisham. I don't care if that means he bats, if he's on the bench. I don't care what that means with him. I mean that the Yankees should have a proper, oh my God, old school style lineup where you got a good leadoff hitter with speed, a guy that could get on friggin' base and hit pretty good, and then Aaron James Judge. And then a number 9 guy like a Jose Caballero who could steal and move and make things happen and get on base at a decent clip that's going to score a lot of runs because guys like Judge will drive him in. But the Yankees are sitting out there going, guess what? This lineup might strike out 2,000 times, but it's cute because every now and then they're going to hit a 3-run homer. When is the last time the Yankees had a real leadoff hitter? When is the last time they had a real structure in their lineup where you go, yeah, that's a baseball lineup? That's a baseball lineup. This is not a lineup that was printed out by a group of nerds and they said, hey, this is it. Let's run with it. That's what the lineup is again this year. And I'm not, I know Brian Cashman's going to get very upset with me. Brian Cashman's going to get very angry. It pisses him off. Well, be pissed off, Brian. Be pissed off. Because I'm sorry, no baseball guy makes the lineups that the Yankees have made. No baseball guy wakes up one day and goes, Anthony Rizzo's the leadoff hitter. Nobody ever has done that in the history of baseball.
If you didn't get a chance to read that article I sent you guys yesterday, it's very eye-opening. I suggest to taking the time to read it. Boone admitted that 90% of the time, he and Al Smith together, they collaborate on this, have the lineup for the next day within 30 minutes of the previous game ending. How do you run a baseball team doing that?
Because it's a poor system, and Aaron Boone can repeat it till he's blue in the face. I believe your family's baseball guys, but you've bought into the Yankee system. Whether it's you agreeing, fine, but you bought into the Yankee system. My problem again is not that this Yankee offense has. I think we all agreed will not score runs. They will score runs. They'll beat the ever-loving shit out of bad teams as they did last year in multiple games where they scored 13 runs, 14 runs, 10 runs, 11 runs. They'll do the same exact thing again. And I want to see them do that. My thing is I just feel like they have not learned from what they saw in 2024. Hell, they haven't learned regarding the opponent that defeated them. A team that could put the ball in play with the best of them. They haven't learned to the point Brian Cashman made sure everybody knew, hey, when teams homer in the playoffs, they win. Cute, Brian, but most teams don't strike out, in 5 times a game when there's first and third or 1 out, or second and third, no outs. Strikeout pop-up, Yankees didn't score. That typically doesn't happen. And they just have not learned their lesson there. That's why, for me, I can't front. I like the lineup. But I'm not the biggest fan of it. And I think 64% of the chat right now, we're like, the lineup, like it, but 16% said hot garbage, which I think is nuts. I don't think it's hot garbage. Nowhere near that. I think there's real potential there. Here's what I hope happens. And Rob, this is basically to answer what you were talking about, part of what you were saying. I don't wish no harm regarding injuries or anything like that on any player. So I'm not even going to mention an outfielder, right? I don't want to talk about any outfielder because who knows, God forbid in a long season, players could get injured and this and that. Or just poor production and you got to make a change. I hope this is the year Jason Dominguez, man. And you don't want to know, it has nothing to do with the way he was treated. Whatever. We're past this at this point. It's what the Yankees need. It's what the Yankees need.
That's
Can you
exactly what
imagine
it
if Dominguez breaks out and everybody goes, oh shit, this is the real guy. This is what we've been waiting for. And he's batting leadoff and he's hitting from both sides of the plate. And the speed is there. The power is there. Everything, the eye is there. That, my friends, is what can propel the Yankees to being one of the best lineups in baseball for real. Because then what could you do? You can then say the lineup could be Dominguez, Rice, Judge, Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, Rice, G. That has the potential to be a World Series caliber lineup. But we got to see it also from Jason. It can't be us just hoping. He got to go out there and perform. He did in spring training. There's no doubt about that. He was phenomenal in spring training. Yes, the defense, he had some problems. We know that, and that's always going to be a thing until maybe he works this out at some point in his career and he gets used to it. But the emergence of a Jason Dominguez, to me, is key to the Yankees offense this year.